Now's the time, Portal Master.
Hey everybody, this is Mike and Elias with SkylanderNutts.com. We're here today with another Skylanders Draft Team character review. Now today, Elias, I want to do one of my favorite characters, alright? I thought this guy was pretty cool when I first saw him because I don't think there's really another Skylander like him.
Yeah.
Alright? Today we're going to look at Rocky Roll. Right? You see this guy?
Yeah.
What do you think about Rocky Roll?
He has this cute little helmet on.
Yeah, cool little miner's helmet.
Yeah.
He's some kind of weird creature, isn't he?
Yeah, like a real boulder. Yeah, like a digger.
A digger?
Yeah.
Well, you know what's really strange about Rocky Roll?
He has a rod.
Well, he's really two Skylanders. Or he's two creatures making one Skylander. Working together.
Yeah, like the Boulder's a Skylander and Rocky Roll's a Skylander.
That's right. The top guy, his name is Rocky, and the Boulder, his name is Roll, and he's got a face and everything on him.
Yeah. That guy has a face, and the bottom guy has a face too.
Yeah, they're two different people. In fact, they met each other a long time ago when they were in school, and they were in mining school. Alright? Rocky, he wanted to make a difference, and Roll, he's the Boulder, he wanted to see the world. And they both had the goal to make their way to the sacred journey on Peak's Peak.
Yeah.
Alright, do you know what a peak is?
You peek in something.
Yeah, you peek in something. But no, Peak's Peak is like a mountain. So it's probably some famous mountain in Skylands that we haven't seen yet. And they want to make their way there.
Yeah.
Well, years passed and the school ended and they fell apart. Okay, they were strong friends in school, but then as they got older, they did their own thing and they didn't see each other anymore. Well, one day they both had decided to go to Peak's Peak, and they ran into each other on the path on the way to the peak. And it was at that time they realized that they should be working together. So they formed Rocky Roll, because before it was just Rocky and Roll.
Yeah, because the first part is Rocky, and the other guy is Roll.
That's right. So they formed Rocky Roll, and they went on several adventures together.
That's why everybody calls him Rocky Roll.
That's right. Now, one day they happened to meet Master Eon when they were on one of their adventures. And Master Eon saw that they had a very strong friendship and they had something special together. And he actually offered to make them a Skylander.
Yeah.
And they thought that was cool. They wanted to do more adventures, so they became a Skylander. And now they crush all of evil bad guys in Skylands.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, like chaos.
Well, they definitely probably don't like chaos, do they?
Yeah.
Alright, buddy. Well, let's take a closer look at this character so we can show people exactly what he is. See? So we have this top guy here.
Yeah.
He's Rocky. He's a little Cyclops-like rock guy. He's a digger, like you said. He likes going underground. He's got the mining helmet on. He's kind of small guy. But then you have Roll. And down here you see Roll. He's got his own face. He looks mean. He does his own thing. Yep. So there's Rocky and Roll together. They don't have a lot of armor. Of course, they're rocks, so I guess they don't need it.
Yeah, and he has a miner's helmet.
Yep. And they're Earth Skylanders because, of course, they basically Roll comes from the Earth and Rocky digs in the Earth, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, one thing about this character that's weird is when you pick him up, it's super light. This Roll character is hollow. It's like a ping pong ball.
Yeah, like you can't break it or anything.
Well, I don't know if you can't break it, but it's not solid. It's hollow. It's kind of it's very light Skylander. It feels like one of the cheapest Skylanders.
Yeah.
I don't like how cheap it feels. I'm not sure why he had to be hollow. Maybe it was cheaper to make, but like any of these other guys, like Head Rush is heavy. She's got huge horns that are solid. I'm not sure why the Boulder couldn't have been solid. It's a really strange sort of oversight, it seems like, for the Skylanders, because every other Skylander seems very sturdy, very, well put together, and this one just feels a little cheap. just like a cheap
cheap
guy. But other than that, you know, he's a pretty fun guy to play with. I found him very useful very early on. He may not be quite as useful now that other Skylanders are all built up, but I liked his moves.
Yeah.
They helped us a lot when we first got him.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into the game. Let's show the people all of the moves of Rocky Roll, show you which upgrade path we chose, and tell you some more about him and what we like about him, and get into the game. You want to do that? All right. We'll be right back with some gameplay from Rocky Roll.
Roll with it!
Alright, Elias and I are back. We've got Rocky Roll on the portal, and we're ready to show you his attacks. You ready, buddy?
Yep.
Alright, let's get back into our Chaos Doom Challenge then. And let's start looking at the attacks of Rocky Roll. Alright, so his first attack is called Spitball. When you press the X button, he'll spit out a bouncing rock projectile. You ready for that, buddy? It's his most basic attack. It's he's probably one of the only characters where I don't think I use his basic attack that much, but we'll see in a little bit. It's pretty good. It's doing some good damage to these guys.
Even the grenade.
Yeah, the downfall is it kind of doesn't have a wide area of effect. I mean, it's only going to hit the guy you shoot at, so. But he does it pretty fast.
It rolls pretty fast.
Well, yeah, and you can shoot one after the other.
Yeah.
Pretty quick, which is good. Oh, you get one of those blue guys. Go get them. There you go. Oh, they're going right after the box there.
No, nobody touched the boss yet.
All right, buddy. Go ahead and do the B. Oh, you about got him. There you go.
That?
Yep.
Was still that.
His second attack is called Boulder Dash. Elias will finish off this last guy with the Boulder Dash, and then there we go. Now in the next wave, we'll try to do a lot more of that. All right.
Yeah.
Now the Boulder Dash is it's a dash attack. You just hit the B button and Rocky Roll will dash through his enemies. Early on I found this to be a very effective attack. It helped us get out of several situations. Because he doesn't take that much damage and he can just roll right through a bunch of bad guys. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage as some of his other attacks or some of the other attacks of other characters' dash attacks, but it was still pretty powerful, and it was my main choice of attack.
Bats.
Here comes the bats.
I can destroy them in like watch. Woo.
Yeah, just roll through it. Alright, buddy, try to use his B button attack and see how much damage you can do just rolling through the enemies, alright? Now, he doesn't roll forever, so you have to watch when he stops rolling, he's vulnerable to attack. But while he's rolling, he's not. Uh-oh. You let them all get to the box. Now we'll see how much. You're just zooming right around them.
No, I'm getting them out of your box.
Yep. It's you're not taking any damage doing this, which is what I liked about him so much.
I like that too.
Yeah, early on. Oh, you just got hit. You can get hit right when you stop rolling. That's if they're attacking you at that time, you can take some damage, but we'll see in a bit. You don't just have to sit here and just roll the whole time. There are some more advanced attacks that are pretty good too. Alright, well, let's show them that next attack, the Y button attack. It's an upgrade. Go ahead and press the Y button, buddy. Ooh, I don't think people saw that.
It wasn't.
Oh, you know what? Here come the high fives. You should try to roll through them. Yeah. So when Elias presses the Y button, he gets boulders around him. They protect him a little bit. So we'll hit the Y button a couple times and then dash through the guys. Nobody. That's not. Hit the Y button again. You better just take care of these high fives best you can. Use the X or Y. Use the X or B button, buddy.
I gotta use
the B button to go through them.
That high five to it.
Alright, so what this boulder barrier upgrade, when he presses the Y button, produces 3 boulders. Now we have a couple upgrades that allow you to go up to 9 boulders. Now dash through them with boulders. Dash, dash, dash. Just keep hitting the B button, buddy. There you go. Well, you lost all your boulders, see. So those boulders will protect you, and if you get a few of those boulders around you while you dash, you're a little bit more invincible than before, because if you do get hit, it'll just take away one of those boulders. Elias is having a hard time keeping those boulders on him, especially with these high fives. Alright, buddy. I want you to hit the Y button a couple times, and then hit the Y button again to launch them out. Hit the Y. Hit the Y. There you go. Now, let's talk about why he's got 6 and 9 boulders. Go ahead, there you go. He launches them out. Did a little bit of damage. Take care of those high fives without getting hit, or you're gonna die. Alright?
Wave complete.
Let's see. So we have an upgrade called Mow Boulders, and basically hitting attack 3 or the Y button a second time will increase the amount of boulders from 3 to 6. So that's an upgrade, and you saw him do that. We also have the Soul Gem ability, which is called Boulder Posse, which allows 9 boulders to circle around Rocky Roll. Now when you hit the Y button for that 4th time, if you have the Soul Gem, or whatever time is greater than the number of upgrades you have, it'll then throw out the boulders. Go ahead and do it now. There you go. It's kind of a good attack when you're surrounded by a lot of people. The problem is, after you get 9 boulders, it takes too long to build up all the boulders to send out. So early on, when you're playing with them, you just have to hit Y button a couple times. And yeah, go dash through them, buddy. Dash through them, dash through them. That's not the dash attack. There you go. Uh-oh. You're gonna have to use the X button a lot. We also have an upgrade called Rock On, which is just extra damage for the Spitball attack. That's the main button. Yeah, keep it. Yeah. Watch his Elias. This is how Elias can keep himself. Oh, get out of there. You can't get stuck in him though. You gotta go right through the middle on the dash. There you go. It takes a while sometimes, but dashing through him can be the safest route of attack. But it's not the quickest. But now that the box is open, you don't have to worry about how long it takes, really. Alright, and okay, so the one other one we can show them. Nah, we'll wait till I
beats this.
You might want to put some Y button boulders around you before you go through everybody. There you go. Now go through. No, you lost it. Just dash through.
Trying to kill this guy.
Well, Rocky Roll is a little weak on this attack, even though it keeps him safe. We might have to show him the bouncy attack mode. So if Elias puts boulders around him like that, and now he holds the B button down. Oh, you lost them all, buddy. Hold the B button. He's gonna eat those boulders and start bouncing through people.
No, I have to be doing.
Yeah, you might just want to keep dashing. He's almost dead, and you're kind of weak now too.
I did go in that form again, so I did it up to 9 boulders.
There you go. Those boulders did some damage when you went through them.
And there he said.
Alright, yeah, you got a lot of food. Alright, now we can show them that bouncy attack mode. So,
A Skylander from the water element.
this bouncy attack mode, the boulder, which I think his name is Roll, he will eat. Okay, well, Elias is putting the maximum number of boulders in. But it depends on how many boulders he has out, how big he gets.
Oh, that's medium me.
Yep.
So
okay, just do it once and hold the B button down. There he goes. Now he's in bouncy mode.
That's the attack.
Yeah, right. So he's in bouncy mode now, and the size of his boulder depends on how many of those other boulders he ate. So if he just had 3 spinning around him, his roll would be a lot smaller. See, watch. And then, see, he's still in bouncy mode, but he's a little weaker because he didn't have as many boulders around. Now we chose the Rolling Rumbler upgrade path, and that actually upgrades some of these moves that he can do. Normally he would just bounce on that ball, and that would do some damage, and that's pretty good. But with our Rolling Rumbler upgrade, we have a couple upgrades in that path that actually improve his attacks while he's in bouncy mode.
Yeah.
So go ahead and show him bouncy mode with all the boulders. This is the Soul Gem 9 boulders plus, and he gets super big. Now one attack is called Roll with the Punches. When he presses the X button, he spins around with his fists and does some pretty serious damage. We'll check that out in this next round. And then we have one called Rocky Boxing. And when Linus hits the B button, he will kind of dash while punching. It's pretty devastating. There you go. So now when you, if you hit the Y button while you're in the bouncy mode, bouncy attack mode, you will get out of the bouncy attack mode. So if he hits the B button, he'll dash and punch the ground, just like that. Now this attack mode doesn't last forever. I mean, it will kind of run out. So if you don't cancel it, it'll also eventually end. So you have to be careful. One other upgrade in the Rolling Rumbler is the Let's Roll upgrade. If Linus rapidly presses the B button, he will dash for more damage and speed, and you can tell that when he turns red behind him. Right now he's punching instead of dashing, but when he's not in that mode, okay, now hit the B button a lot. Now he's dashing a little faster. You can see the red sparks behind him. Alright buddy, go ahead and start the next wave and try to use those bouncy attack mode upgrades to take out the guys, okay?
Okay.
So you'll have some time as soon as you start it to eat all your boulders. So get your boulders out. Don't wait for the bad guys. 2, 3, and there you go. Now you're gonna do the X button.
Yeah.
So there he's just kind of wiping them out. He bounces on them for damage, and he also does the extra major damage with punches. Alright, see how the pinatas handle it. Oh, ran out. That's always a problem. Running out of time. Good. You little. Alright, boom, bounced on him. In the middle of him. Yeah, it dealt with them pretty good there. Alright, but the Rocky Boxing attack, the B button attack, is even stronger. Oh, you can dash. There you go. Yeah, here come the high fives. Try to use your. Oh, you didn't eat them all, buddy. The longer you hold down the B button, the more boulders you will consume. So if you have a bunch of them out there and you only barely hold the B button down, B button now. There you go. You will not grow as big as you could, but you will also have some boulders around you for protection. So.
Yeah, and that pound attack can really use a lot.
You want to do another wave and show that pound attack? You didn't do much of the B button fist attack on that one.
Yeah.
You can set that up while I talk about the other path that we didn't choose. The other path is called Geological Grandmaster, and it improves the Spitball attacks, or your basic X button throwing out boulder attack. You can hold attack 1 or the X button to charge up your Spitball into giant boulder projectiles. Sounds alright. Rock Hardest upgrade will allow the barrier attacks to do more damage. Pounding through them. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's like a dash attack with punch. I like that. Uh-oh, your box is going though. You're going to be down there. And the last upgrade in the Geological Grandmaster is called Triple Spitballs. This one sounds interesting to me. You would shoot 3 spitballs at once that ricochet into smaller boulders. So that will help your area of effect on that main X button attack. So if you like that and you'd rather focus on just throwing out the X button and throwing out some boulders instead of trying to set up these attacks here, which these attacks are strong. Elias is doing pretty good there, but they're a little bit hard to set up. But man, you did that really well, buddy. You just slammed through them. That was awesome.
I got it.
That was awesome. You did that fast.
I just rolled through the level.
Well, and that's why I like Rocky Roll, is I like the dash attacks. I like
them.
it takes a little bit of practice to time them at the right time so you don't get hit.
I like the boulder attack where you throw.
Yeah, you like that.
Yeah, because I like the bee pattern one.
Yep.
Because he pounds it down and it does a lot of damage.
Elias likes the Rocky boxing attack. All those attacks are made more powerful by the Soul Gem ability to give you 9 boulders. So before you get the Soul Gem, you can have up to 6 boulders with the Mo Boulders upgrade. And he's still pretty big and powerful, but he doesn't really shine until he has all 9 boulders.
You have 3 boulders. He's small still, and he still can do this in cats though.
Yes, he may be smaller if he just eats the 3 boulders, but he still does pretty good damage.
Yeah.
It's just not the maximum damage you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, we like Rocky Roll. He was very unique and interesting, I thought, when we got him. He's a great character to have, other than the fact that he probably feels like the cheapest character because his boulder is hollow. He's light and hollow. It's a weird feeling Skylander figure. All the other figures are really kind of feel like they have quality in them, and for some reason he feels like a ping pong ball. But hey, what are you gonna do? He works, and he looks cool. He's got some cool attacks, so we like him a lot, and we recommend him as one of the coolest Earth core Skylanders.
Yeah.
Alright, so visit our website at SkylanderNutts.com. You can read our review, see how he compares to the other Skylander Trap Team characters that we've reviewed, and he'll have a score. And until next time, we're starting to run out of Skylanders to review, but we got a few more left. We got to get through these before Superchargers, huh? Alright, we'll be back soon with another Skylanders Trap Team review. Keep having fun playing Skylanders.